morning. So in honor of Valentine's Day on Sunday, our workout is going to be a series of exercises that's going to spell out Cupid and hearts. So just for something a little different to do, let's go ahead and stand up and start marching it out. Stand up nice and straight, eyes are forward, and move those arms. Swing those arms. Remember to follow along as best you can. You can always go a little slower if you need to. You can always sit down, follow along in a chair for a rest. And really get those arms swinging. Pick those feet up off the ground. Get ready for transition. We're going to kick it out and punch with the same side arm. Extend that arm. When you lift that leg, make sure those abs are tight. That'll help stabilize you. Keep your body upright. Keep your torso upright. And again, protect that lower back. Doubles. One more on each side. Good. Let's take it to a side step. Ready? And let's clap it out. Pick your feet up off the ground. Pick them up. No sliding. Big step to the side. And breathe. You know, on Fridays I like to make noise, so. Last one. And here we go. Leg out, speed back arms. So shift your weight onto that standing leg. So everything is stacked over that one leg. Switch the arms. Ooh, I'm standing right under a heater. Woo. Now keep the legs going. Punch it out. Same side arm. And breathe. And doubles. Ooh, legs are getting a little tired here. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backward kick. Let's do, so your arm, it's the same side arm, but your arm is opposite your forward leg. Punch it out. And breathe. Reach that leg back. Again, as you're stepping back and the arm is out, tighten up those abs. That's going to support you, keep you balanced. And you know what's coming up. Doubles. And breathe. Double. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. March it out. Deep breath in and out. All right, transition. Skaters, so just a little bit slower, and let's swing those arms. Now you can keep your back foot when you can keep your back toe from touching down. If you need to, you can put it down for a little stability. But take that big step side to side. And breathe. Knees are a little flexed, so a little soft, little bend in them. And now let's take it to hamstring curls. Reach, heel up towards the bum. Reaching all the way through those fingertips. And doubles, here we go. Breathe. One more. March it out. Good. Again, deep breath in, stand up straight, and out. Get those knees up. Arms are out. We're going to do some small arm circles. I want you to circle backwards. And we're going to kick. Kind of cross the body. So you got to think about this. Your legs are doing something completely different from the arms. Got to keep those arms circling, small circles. Again, going backwards. Now, keep your legs going. Go forward. Good, march it out. Get ready, transition to the left. Grapevine or side step. V-step. Grapevine. V-step. And back. Let's clap. And V-step. Grapevine. We're going to do one more back and forth. You all know what that grapevine is. And that V-step, and march it out. All right, and if you don't, you know, just keep moving. And let's do a final march. Stand up straight, roll those shoulders back. Good, and let's circle those hands around the wrists. And the other direction. Good, wiggle those fingers. Keep your legs coming up, knees need to be coming up. Don't get, don't stop thinking about them and get them small. Lift them up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up straight. Another deep breath in. And out. Good. All right. Let's get right into it. Feel free to take a sip of water when you need one. It's always good to have one nearby. So we're going to spell out Cupid first. So C, chest press. Let's get your band. going to put that band around our back. I'm going to try not to hit my speaker here, my transistor. So the band should go high up on your back, right across your shoulder blades. So when you pull it forward, it's right under the arm and it hits right at your chest. Grab that band close to your chest. All right, so don't grab it out here. Grab it close to the chest. You can always adjust afterwards if you feel it's way too tight. You can take your hands out a little bit. But again, I challenge you to challenge yourself. All right? Here we go. And I want you to start just stepping side to side. Just easy. Ready? And push. Push. Keep those shoulders down. Two more. Good. All right. Now take that band. Step on it. Keep it. You. Upright rows. So step on your band right in the middle. And grab the band. I would say right where your arms hang down, you should grab it. Should be no slack in the band. So we don't want it looking like this. All right? You'll get very little resistance. Doesn't have to be tight, tight. Remember, we lift with the elbows, not the shoulders. So do one. If it feels a little easy, grab it down a little further. Lift the elbows. Notice how my hands stay below my shoulders. Hands stay right at the chest. We are not lifting it and curling it up. Hands stay below the elbows and shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze. Remember, you have that lemon back there. Squeeze and breathe. And lift. Good. We're doing about 15 of each of these. So we have 5 more. So we're doing a little bit more of each one of these exercises because I know you can. 4, because you've been getting stronger. 3, hands below the shoulders. 2, 1. Good. All right. P. What do you think P is going to be? Yep, push-ups. All right. Remember, push-ups on the back of the chair. You can do them on the chair arm or on the seat. However, I want your hands close together. We're going to hit the triceps. When your body comes down, keep those arms close to the body, not flared out, okay? So, get your position. You all know you got to keep your belly tight, your tummy tight. Do not pop your hips up. Do not sink your hips. Stay up through your shoulders. Now remember, let's come down. You're going to tuck your elbows in close to the body and push all the way up. Now, we're going to 15. That's a little bit more. I know it's hard. So do what you can. And breathe. Push all the way up. Belly's tight. Keep those elbows close to the body. So when you come down, you should maybe, see if you can feel your body with your arm. These are hard. And push all the way back up. So work in the chest, work in the back. 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to give that upper body just a little break. squats. Not just any squats. For the I in Cupid, it's going to be isometric hold squats, which means we're going to do 10 squats, or no, we're going to do 5 squats, and then we're going to hold for 10 seconds in the down. And we're going to do that about 3 or 4 times. Remember, squats over the knees, ready, hips back. Here we go. 1. Keep your heels down. Abs tight. Push up through those feet. And squeeze those glutes. Stay here. 5. Ready? 10 seconds. Abs tight. Breathe. Chest is lifted. Lifted. Stay down. Knees over the laces. And get ready and come up. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. I'm watching the clock, not to worry. You have about 5 more seconds. And here we go, let's come up. 1, 2, hips back. 3, chest lifted. 4, and come down. 5, hold. Make sure your weight is not forward on your toes. Abs nice and tight. Abs tight. We're going to do one more because I think you're doing so great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Come down. Hold. Hold. Abs tight. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And we'll do one more. We'll do the D, Cupid, and then you can get a break. All right, come on up. Now, you can hold on any part of your chair. You can hold on to the back of your chair, to the arms. You can even, come down a little bit further. We're going to do donkey kicks. So I'm giving you a little bit more challenge here. So if you're bent over more, you can also just hold on here. Or you can hold on to the back of your chair. Whichever height you hold, you decide to do, I want your legs out. Bend your left leg. Flex your foot. Here we go. Push through the heel. Squeeze your glutes. You're pushing towards the ceiling. This is a very hard position. Basically, you're standing on one leg. You have to balance. So abs need to be tight. 5 more. 4, squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Step in, shake it out. One more time. So remember, whichever height you're at, you want to step it out, abs tight, bend your right leg, flex your foot, push up through that heel. But you got to keep your hips level. That's where that core is going to come in. 5, 4, squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Good. Get some water. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Next, we're spelling out hearts. Catch your breath, get your water. We're going to start off with 45 seconds of high knees. So for everybody, that's going to be different. You can take it slow, you can take it fast. Okay? Get ready. Here we go. Got my radio bounce. Again, you can take it a little slower if you want. 45 seconds. You have 30 left. Make sure your heel comes all the way back down to the floor. Don't stay on your tiptoes. So you're pushing off. 15 seconds. Almost there. 5 seconds. and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. E, let's get our band. We're going to do some external rotation for our shoulders, our rotator cuff. All right. Take that band. Woo. Cross the palms. Block your arms at your side. Stand up nice and straight. Shoulders down, chest is lifted. And we're going to pull it to the side. So this is not a big movement. Again, make sure you don't have any slack in this band. And control the band on the way back. Keep tension here in the middle. Don't snap it back and then pull it out. Okay? Trying to think of what I've seen. So keep tension in the middle and open. Squeeze. You should feel those shoulder blades coming together and those back muscles working. Squeeze them. And 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to sit down. You actually get a seated exercise here. We're going to do some crunches. We're going to do a seated crunch. I want you sitting on the edge of your seat. Now your hands can be here in the front of your body. You can have your hands at the, it's a little bit harder with your hands at your ears. But what I don't want, if you decide to have your hands here, you need to keep your elbows open and do not close. Here we tend to pull on our neck. We don't want to do that. We're going to lean back from the hips slightly. Feel your abs engage. Let's extend that right leg. And we are going to do a single leg crunch. So we're going to bring that knee in, and we're going to come up a little bit to meet that knee. Now you don't have to touch, but as you bring that in, everything is tight here. Squeeze and breathe. And 5 more. 5. Then we get to do the other side. 4. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay. Deep breath in and out. Same thing, other leg. Sit up straight. Hinge back at the hips. You do not have to go back very far to feel your abs engage. No arching your back. Extend that left leg and let's bring it in. And out, extend. Breathe. 5 more. Here we go. 5. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Deep breath in and out. All right, you're going to need your glider. So we're on the R. We're going to do a reverse lunge with our glider. So make sure you have it on the right side for your floor. Let's put that right foot on the glider. Just the ball of the foot, not the whole foot. So I'm going to go sideways. Staying up nice and straight. We're going to slide it out. If you need to, make sure you have a chair on the side of you. I prefer it on the side versus in front because that may pull you forward. I want you to keep your body up nice and straight. So make sure you have something to the side. Let's slide it back. Bend the back knee. Forward knee has a little bend. Knee is over the ankle. Push that heel into the ground. And slide it back. Come up. How far you take it back is up to you. Making sure you don't have any discomfort or pain. And it's up to what your mobility is. Keep your body up, abs tight, and breathe. Now push that foot into the floor to come on up. You should feel your hamstrings working, glutes. Push your foot down into that glider. 5 more, and then we switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to face you for this one. Make sure you keep that knee over those laces. Stand up straight. Ready? Let's slide it back. This knee needs to stay over your ankle. Whoop. And breathe. Halfway there. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's get our band. We're going to do some triceps. Woo. Let's stand. We're going to do on both arms at the same time. So you're going to stand in the middle of your band. Now you can stay upright or you can come forward a little bit. Make sure the hips are back, abs are tight. Grab that band, pull, elbows back behind you, pointing backwards. Lock those arms into place. Now you know we do not move our arm with these. Keep your arm up, and you're going to extend at the elbow, straighten the arm, and then bend at the elbow. Straighten. Straighten and bend. Keep that upper arm stable. Otherwise, you bring your shoulders into it. Breathe. And then we have one more exercise after this. 5 more. 5. Really straighten that arm. You should have enough tension on this band that it feels a little challenging. 3, 2, 1. Good. And they may be a little bit tired after the push-ups, so we already pre-fatigued them. Okay, last exercise. Stay near your chair. We're going to do a single leg deadlift. We're going to stand on that right leg, stand up straight. Have your left leg behind. It's all about the hinge. I want you hinging forward together. Your body goes with your leg. Now squeeze the back of your leg and come on up. Good. Abs are tight here. Abs tight. Try to keep your hips level. And come forward. It's a great balance exercise. Make sure your foot is flat on the floor. Breathe. Abs tight when you hinge forward. Squeeze the back of your leg to come up. And keep your abs tight as you come up. We do not want to use our lower back. So the purpose is to work the back of the leg, the hamstrings, and your abs. Your abs are keeping your hips level. Do not let your hips rotate. Spread your toes. Spread your toes. Stand up straight. I want you coming back all the way up, straight. So don't stay down. Don't come forward and then just go like this. All the way back up. you get that whole range of motion. I think we're at 5. Whoops. 4. Breathe. Keep your shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. We're going to do the other leg. Try not to just come forward, then stick your leg out. Everything is moving together. It's like those teeter-totter things or seesaw. It all goes as one. All right, deep breath in and then out. Left leg. Here we go. Stand up straight. Leg is a little behind. Hinge at the hips. Now squeeze the back of that leg to come up. Spread your toes. You're going to feel a little bit more balanced on one side than the other. Abs tight. Come up nice and straight in between. And breathe, abs tight, squeeze the back of the leg, squeeze to come up. Spread those toes. Give yourself lots of surface area to balance. About halfway there, we got 7 more. And then we're going to stretch. 1, and 2. Now you don't have to come over to parallel. 3 to feel the back of that leg. And last one. Good. Woo. Okay. Deep breath in and out. All right. Now, if you want to keep your legs down on the floor, we're going to start with that right leg forward. Try to take a really big step, not a teeny one like this. So really try to go as wide as you can. Take a step. Can you go a little bit further? Please try. If you want, you can get that right leg up on the chair. And let's get that back foot toes forward. So all the toes are going in the same direction. And we can push that back heel down to the floor. So feeling the stretch in the back of the leg. Again, you can keep both feet down on the floor and breathe. Good. Now keep that heel down, and we're just going to bend the back knee a little and straighten. And bend and straighten and bend with a teeny movement and straighten. And one more and straighten. Good. If you need to, you can step it in a little bit. We're going to just sit back on that hip like you're sitting in a chair. Again, you can do this seated on the floor. Pull your toes towards you. If you want, you can reach for them with one or both hands, depending upon if you need to hold on. But when you reach and you keep pulling your toes towards you, you're going to feel that stretch up the back of the leg and the hamstring. Good. Now come back up, and we're going to push that back hip forward. Notice that my knee stays at 90 degrees over my ankle, and my knee is not going past the toes, the top of the toes. So even if I push a little bit further, my knee is not going to go past the top of my foot. But push that hip forward. So if you're down on the floor, it's going to look like this. Push. Now, wherever you are, take that opposite hand, take your left hand, put it on the side of the knee, and turn. Hopefully you can hold on with your right hand and try to get your shoulder around and keep pushing this hip forward. So you're going to keep pushing the hip forward. Make sure your front knee is pointing forward over the laces. So you're feeling a stretch in the front, maybe in the side of the hip as well. Good. Now, tuck that back foot. So if your foot's on the chair, bring the foot down. Tuck your left leg behind the right. And we're going to take our arms up. Deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to come down. Whoops. We're coming down to the right side. I always have to think about what side I'm coming down on. So we go in the opposite direction from the outside hip. I want you to keep pushing your left hip down. So really ground your left foot. It's the one that's behind. Ground it into the floor. You're going to feel the stretch in the side of that hip. And let's come up. Good. Stay here. Now, if you need to, if this is really unstable for you, uncross your legs, okay, and stand feet side by side. Let's take that arm over. You can gently pull if you want, or you can continue to hold on with your right hand. Good. And relax. All right, we got to switch. So feet on the ground, you're going to take that right leg back. Again, big step. Toes, you can see, all going forward. Hips are closed. And we're going to push that back heel down into the floor. So even if your feet are down on the floor, you can still lean forward a little to kind of get that leverage to push your heel down. Here with the chair, you can just push against the chair. And breathe. Now, gently, or just very small movement, bend the knee and straighten. 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 Good. Now we're going to sit back on that hip, pulling our toes towards us. If you want, you can reach for the toes, but remember, it's all about pulling the toes towards your nose. You want to feel that stretch go all the way up the back of the leg and the hamstring, from the calf all the way up to the hamstring. You might feel it in your glutes too. Let's come forward, and now we're going to push that hip forward. Make sure your body is up nice and straight. Push your hip, that back hip forward. So again, on the ground, you're pushing forward. Feeling the stretch in the front of the hip. Make sure your forward knee is straight and it's not going past those toes. Keep the weight towards the heel. Take your right hand, put it on the side of that leg, and turn. Get your shoulder turn. Get that right shoulder turning around. But you got to keep pushing through the hip. So keep pushing through this hip. Good. And relax. Now tuck your right foot behind the left. Deep breath in. Come down to the left. Ground your right foot into the ground. Really think of pushing this back foot into the ground and push that right hip down. Good, and slowly come up. Now again, if you need to, you can uncross your legs for a more stable stance. Take your arm overhead, grab that wrist, and gently pull. And breathe. relax. Good. And shake it out. Stand up nice and straight. Right arm is out to the side. Reach. I want this arm, try to get this arm as straight as you can, and you're reaching. You can use your left hand if you want, or you can keep it down and just drop your head. If you're going to keep it down, then I want you to tuck it behind you so that you can't lift the shoulder. We're going to bring that ear towards the shoulder. Remember, ear and shoulder do not touch. So you can use the hand, you can use the fingers, or just tuck that arm behind you and drop. Try to keep your eyes forward. Reach, reach. With this right arm, you should feel a stretch going down the neck, down the arm. Now slowly turn and look at the floor. Feel that stretch shift. Keep reaching with your right hand. Keep reaching. Are you reaching as far as you can? And let's come back and now look up to the ceiling. Keep reaching. Good, and relax. To the other side. Arm out, shoulder down, reach. You can use your fingers or just drop. If you're going to drop, arm is behind. But reach with this left hand. Reach. You're trying to touch the wall. Now turn and look at the floor. Breathe. Good. And come back to center and look up to the ceiling. And relax. Shake it all out. And let's get some nice deep breaths in. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. All the way into the belly. Deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth. And thank you. Thank you, thank you. Have a great weekend.